Hello and welcome back to our React Native tutorial series for the Photoplay app. And today we are focusing on the download screen UI. This is the download screen that we are going to develop. Now we have a container view. With that, we have to have flex 1 to ensure it uses the full height of the screen. And we can add a background color. So we can use safe area view for this. So we can type safe area view. This is from React Native. And now we have to create a view to our list area. You can define a style for that. We can say list palette. Let me quickly add a small style for now. And also a background color. Let's give a style for this as well. Safe area view. Safe area. We can add a padding like this, so we can add a margin to the list palette. So let's add that. This means that the view will have a margin of 20 density independent pixels from all sides. Margin is the space outside the border of the view, separating it from other UI elements. Padding is the inner space. So let's add a margin. Change it to 15. All right, we can keep 20. We can change the background color a bit. So in here, we need an element, a section for our movie. So we can add an element here, element area. So you can type element area. Next, we need two areas, two small areas. One for the picture and the other one for the informations. So right side and left side. For that, we can add image area, and we can add info area for this one. And in the image area, you have to provide the image with the source. For now, we can add an example image. And define a style. So we can give a resize mode. Let's say contain. All right, so take a look at your design. So we have to add a text component in our info area. And under that, we need another area. So it means we have to add a view component there as well. And inside that, we need two text components. So we can copy this and we can paste that. So this text should be the name, the movie name or a title. And this is the info section. So we can add element info. Inside that, we need two text components. So let's add a component. You can paste the styles. You can add 1 and 2 to this. Let's check this by adding test to this. Now we have to do the styling. So let's do that. We have to collect these style names. You can paste that. So first we are gonna set a background color to the main area, to the main element area. So this is the element area. And next we have to change the direction. So let's do that. Flex direction, row. These are same, so let's add element image only. Element image. So remove this one. Give a width and height and check for now. We have to style our area, so comment this out. All right, I'm gonna add flex 1 to the element image area, and we have to add flex 1 to element info area as well. So let's add that. Quickly change this to green. And we can add flex 1. And I'm going to remove the background color from the main area, and we can add that to here. We have to uncomment the image component, so let's do that. Okay, change this to cover for now and check. We can add 100%. All right, so let's change this to contain. So you can remove the height from the list palette, but for now we can change that and keep that. We can add a height. Okay, change that, and okay, in this point we can change the resize mode to cover, so that should be okay. All right, so now we are gonna position the image correctly. And if you want to change the ratio, you can do like this. And I'm going to add a fixed width for this, and we can change that and check. Okay, remove this one. Okay, so I'm gonna style the right side section. This is the element info area. Add a small padding. I'm going to remove the background color. Now we have to go to the title section. So let's style that up. We can add a margin bottom. So without going to style the test word, we can go with the actual ones. So let's quickly fetch that up. Okay, I'm gonna cut this section. All right. So this is our data set. We have 6 elements. So moving on to the dynamic part of our download screen, we're about to iterate over the data array with a map function. So let's add that data dot map, let's say element. Okay, we can paste that now. We have to return that. Paste it. We can fetch our data. This should be data. You can log the element and check. All right, we have ID. We create a if condition and add element.id equals to 1. Okay, let's initialize the image name variable with an empty string. Image name, empty string. So we can assign image 1 to this. If the element ID is 1, we are passing image 1. Let me quickly duplicate this. All right. I'm going to change the numbers now. Let's change the source to image name. All right. So we have to add a margin bottom. All right, now it's time to remove the height and the background color. All right, so do some positioning. All right, so let's style the right side. So let's check the console log. All right, we have episodes, title, so we can add title. Okay, we can add justify content center. You can change the font size. So let's change that. So you can check the design. Let's check the title style. Let's keep 15 for now. Okay. And now we have to add episodes and the size. So we can see that. Let's quickly add a style. We can add a color to that. We can add white color, color white. All right. Change the direction to row. Flex direction row. So check the design and position it correctly. So now I'm gonna reduce the opacity of the white color a bit. So let's do that. So we need a separator here, and we need to conditionally render that as well. Change this to episodes. Let's add 0 episodes to this one as well. Let's type episodes. We need to bring the number to the beginning. All right, so now we have to render this conditionally. So let's add the condition. So if they don't have any episodes, it means it's 0. We can type not equals 0. And if that is true, we have to show episodes and the separator. Okay, cut this and paste it. If it is 0, we can keep that as null. So we are not showing this. So we have to add a fragment here. So let's add that. Right, you have to do some changes while checking the design. You can check the condition by changing the download.json. And that brings us to the end of this tutorial. I hope this tutorial has been informative and has sparked your creativity. Don't hesitate to experiment with the styles and functionality to make that app truly your own. Thank you for coding along with me. For now, this is where we pause. Until next time, happy coding.